All right, give it to me.
The following contains offensive language and spoilers. Listener discretion is advised. Do 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 do.
Video game, something.
Yeah, that was the Donkey Kong theme, or a little.
Oh, the Jumpman thing. Okay. Oh, cool. Get out of there. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, here we go. All right. Welcome back to the Comic Book Bullies Knows You Bully. I'm host Leroy, aka In Doom We Trust, with my co-host.
Yeah, this is Eli, aka Peanut Butter Porg.
There you go. That sounds tasty. Yeah, we're back with an episode, and also want to give a shout out to our third co-host, and actually the most important co-host, the Doombot, because it's all about you, baby. Not you, StreamYard. What am I doing about it? Anyway, yeah. So, like I said, Eli, we're not gonna do any preliminaries, no malarkey, but you can just dive into it.
No foreplay.
No foreplay, because I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We got a lot of show. For those who don't know what this show is about, what we're gonna talk about today, there's a thing that happened this weekend. Now, for instance, like this is summertime, and for those listening for the first time as podcast or listening the first time, you know that summertime there's a thing called Comic-Con. Now, everybody has one. Every state, city, big city has one. Go there. Mississippi has one. It sucks because I don't want to see, Jimmy Walker from Good Times there, or I don't want to see a background character from The Office or the Blue Power Ranger. Nobody gives a fuck about the Blue Power Ranger. So that's my thing. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure Eli has a good one up there in Minnesota. He showed me a clip one time.
Yeah, we got a few.
Okay, but here's the thing: out of all the Comic Cons that happen during the summertime, only one really matters. Bam, the one in San Diego Comic Con. Who said that San Diego was the mecca of Comic Cons? I don't know. Listen to a more popular podcast answer that question. I don't know. All I know is that's where the action happens. That's where new movie trailers get announced, new TV shows get announced, all the movie stars show up there like that. Kevin Feige from Marvel shows up, and DC kind of just does shit, But that's the big thing what happens. So yeah, so we're gonna talk about San Diego Comic-Con, also known as SDCC. It's a yearly thing, happens every year. Everybody waits for it just for that particular time. And we're gonna jump into it. So the first thing we're gonna do is
Eli, we usually cover shit every year.
And we used to cover shit every day, and it snuck up on us for some reason. Sometimes we prepare for it. This time I wasn't even thinking about San Diego Comic-Con. And then all of a sudden, just news just pop up all of a sudden. This happened, this happened, this happened. I'm like, okay, I guess we gotta talk about it. So yeah, let's talk about it. So here we go. First thing that happened this week. What I wasn't expecting is that we got the Avengers Doomsday trailer pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Eli, we are going to talk about the Avengers Doomsday trailer. You did watch it?
I watched it, yeah.
Okay, about 10, 12 times, shit like that, so we can do like
I don't think that many times, but I did.
Close enough. That's okay. I watched it times for the both of us, Eli. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the Avengers Doomsday trailer. A bunch of stuff happened in there that I'm not going to do a frame by frame whatnot of this, but I do want to talk about some things that I noticed in the trailer. Like I said, the first time, a lot of people are saying that some people are hyped for this trailer. Some people aren't hyped for the trailer. Some people like this trailer didn't move me like Infinity War Endgame like that. How do I feel about the trailer? Hey, you giving me Avengers, Fantastic Four, and X-Men teaming together to fight Dr. Doom. I can fuck what you do. If you talk about, it's just a bunch of toys smashing together, okay, give me that. That's what I want. But this is the one thing that may or may not break the whole trailer for me, or the whole movie for me. And all about Dr. Doom. That's what worries me the most about it. That's what I'm concerned about the most of it. Because the thing is, for me, if you nail Dr. Doom, it works. You mess Dr. Doom up, it don't work. And I'm still worried about what they're going to do. Now, as far as they gave us, this is our first taste of Dr. Doom, what they're giving us for us. Victor Von Doom, what they're giving us. And we actually hear Robert Downey Jr. speak in this trailer. We hear what Dr. Doom's voice is going to be. And Eli, I'm sold. I'm locked in. I'm good on it. I'm good on the voice. So that and the look of it, the aesthetic of it, I'm good. The aesthetic of Dr. Doom looks good to me. He sounds good. And you can still hear Robert Downey Jr. in there. But, hey, He's killing it. Like I said, the dude won an Oscar for a reason, so I'm good on that. Other parts of the trailer that we got here. This is what caught me the most interest right there. We actually see the Avengers lineup going in to fight Dr. Doom. And for people that weren't paying attention to what Thor, because Thor is narrating during this part of the trailer right here. And for those that didn't catch what Thor was saying, it's hilarious. Please go back and listen to it. But if you didn't go back and listen to it, I'm going to translate it for you right now. He looked at the lineup, looked at the roster of everybody in there, and basically told everybody in there's ass. Everybody sucks. You're all going to die. I used to fight on a team way more powerful than all of y'all put together, and they died fighting dudes stronger than y'all. So good luck with that. So this is why Thor doesn't do the pep talks, on the Avengers roster and things like that. So people are making fun of him for that. I just wanted to say that it was kind of caught me off guard because if I can find it, yeah. So people are comparing Thor, to LeBron James and the new Avengers or the Thunderbolts, whatever like that, to the rest of the Cavaliers. So yeah. So that's going on with that. What else we got here? I'm gonna give you another one. And so after we can get past that, and I want to say this before I get to that. People are complaining about like who are this new roster? This roster sucks, stuff like that. Where are the real Avengers? Where are Captain America? Where is Black Widow? Where is Black Panther? Stuff like that. They're there. They're in the trailer. We talked about it last week. Let me give it to you. If you don't know where Captain America is, he's right there in the trailer. There. Where is Black Panther? Black Panther is right there in the trailer. Where is Black Widow? Black Widow is right there in the trailer. Right there. So and people were confused about that. That's not Black Widow. That's Yelena. Yelena is Black Widow. That's what they set her up to be. That's her thing. So yeah. Because the whole point of the Phase 4, Phase 5 thing they were doing is to set up legacy characters. Did all of them work? No. Did any of them work? I don't know. I guess Yelena worked. That's about it. But yeah. So yeah. But everybody is excited at the very end of the trailer because even though, Dr. Doom was whooping everybody's asses like that, you got, bam, Steve Rogers. Not Captain America. Steve Rogers. So that's what's going on right there. And it showed him at that. And people are saying that, this is not Steve Rogers. This is evil Captain America. He's coming to kill us all and shit like that because, Iron Man's evil, so he must be evil. And my thing's like this, like, why he gotta be evil? Why does everybody want him to be evil so bad? Why can't he just be regular ass Steve Rogers? Why can't he just be that? Like, wait, he looks different. He must be evil. Endgame was 7 years ago. It's okay for actors to age. He's an actor. He's not actual really Captain America in real life. He didn't have super soldier serum. So yeah, that's one thing people need to understand is that, yeah, these actors need to move on eventually and they do change over time. It happens. So that's my thing. I don't know. Eli, I know you barely pay attention to it, but what did you think about the trailer? So
I thought it looked all right.
Cool. That means it was awesome. You know the rules. Okay.
Yeah. I can't say I'm like totally stoked, but I'm sure I'll see it. Yeah.
Is it going to have the same emotional impact of Endgame and Infinity War? No, it won't. I don't care what Kevin Feige says. It won't because you have no build with everybody. We all know that they had to like change corners at the last minute, but this is what we got. Yeah.
I mean, and yeah, I agree. As like, we'll see how Dr. Doom is.
Yeah.
If Dr. Doom, they give us a cool Dr. Doom, I'll probably be good with it. But watching the trailer, I'm like, damn, I don't give a shit about any of this. I didn't watch Loki. I didn't watch the Loki show. So he showed up with the TV. I was like, I don't know. I'm talking about that shit. I didn't see the Thunderbolts. I totally forgot that the Thunderbolts was a movie. I haven't seen it.
A lot of people did.
I'm like, oh shit. Oh yeah, that's a thing. And then
here's the thing: as much people give a shit about shit on the Captain America Brave New World movie, it outgrows Thunderbolts.
And I was like,
Thunderbolts was the lowest grossing movie last year. So
I was like, damn, there was like hardly anything that I cared about in this new phase of Marvel shit. Mm-hmm. The one thing I was really excited for was the new Captain America, which turned out to be just all right.
Right.
So, and then of course they're gonna just bring back old ass X-Men, whatever.
All in the 50s and 60s and 80s.
Multiverses. I mean, I'm just like, hey, give me Fantastic Four versus Doom. If they're setting up Secret Wars, if they're setting up an incursion, it kind of sounded like they're referring to an incursion of some sort, and that would set up Secret Wars and all that shit. Then yeah, I'm cool with that, But I can't say I was like, oh, I'm so stoked. Like, everything that Marvel's been doing has not given me excitement. Like the countdown clock and this and keeping everything secret and secret. I don't care about it anyway. So I don't give a shit what's secret,
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Like I said, I feel like half the internet feels like me, half the internet feels like Eli.
That's pretty much
what it is. And you know what? That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I read the comics and like I probably understand a lot more of it because I do read the comics and I am familiar with some of these storylines, but the movies always kind of detoured from that. They gave us the general gist, but they always kind of made their own thing.
Yeah.
And just like, I like it ain't like before, like you said. It ain't like the old days where we had to see everything. We gave a shit about everything.
Well, Marvel themselves threw out half of the shit you're supposed to watch.
Yeah,
So Miss Marvel, you ain't gotta watch this shit.
Yeah, and then it's like we watched all those movies because they all kind of set up that. I mean, that was the thing about
like every character in like the first 3 phases showed up in Endgame.
Yeah.
Now it's like the Avengers having tryouts.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Ironheart, you can't make it. Echo, no, get the fuck out of here.
And,
now we just got them.
And like we felt like we needed to know all this shit, and it all mattered.
Right.
And now I'm watching it like, damn, I like I said, I didn't watch Loki. I didn't watch the Thunderbolts. I hope they nail Doctor Doom. I mean, I don't mean to step on some toes, but I got the feeling, I kind of got BVS vibes when I saw Doctor Doom.
Damn. Okay.
As far as, and let me explain. It's like, I feel when Batman v Superman dropped, it's like they just tried to shove these characters down our throats just because. And, but I didn't care about what was going on in that movie. I felt like they didn't capture what was special about Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman, in that universe, in the Snyderverse, like why are these characters special? Why should I care? And it's like, well, because it's Superman, because it's Batman, because it's Wonder Woman.
Right. Yeah, why should I care? Because it's Doom. Right.
Yeah. Why should I give a shit? Yeah, because it's Superman.
Even though live action Doom, they fucked up 3 times already.
Yeah. So that's why like, oh, well, here's the first time we're seeing Dr. Doom. And then I'm supposed to be, oh shit, it's Dr. Doom. Like I should be, but I felt I wasn't. So I saw Dr. Doom and I heard him talk and I'm like, okay, that's Dr. Doom.
Right.
We haven't seen him yet. They're not really giving me a reason to feel why he's special and why I should be so hyped up for this yet.
Right.
Other than a countdown clock and the filming.
And Thor saying he's gonna kick everybody's ass.
Yeah, and the filming of chairs for 3 hours or whatever that bullshit they did. They did a couple years ago. You're not giving me a reason why I should be so hyped about. Like, I know who Doctor Doom is. I know what Doctor Doom can do.
But here's the thing: the Doctor Doom may or may not be this Doctor Doom.
Yeah, and
we don't know that. So
that's the thing. It's like, why should I care? I was like, give me somebody. We haven't seen this. So I kind of feel like they're just kind of, it feels desperate. It feels like shoehorned, but hey, I'm like, it's not like I'm not going to see it.
Right.
So I'm going to check it out and I hope for the best. I hope it's cool. Like it's fucking Dr. Doom,
Hey, 4 times the charm.
So the most iconic villain of all time.
Yeah. Just do him like it's the comic. That's all. That's
all. The guy who inspired Darth Vader.
Right.
All roads lead back to Doom. Like, come on, don't fuck this up now.
Don't fuck this up. You got to get this right. So yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. We're gonna go there.
That's where I'm at.
Okay. Like I said, we can move on past it. We can talk about something you actually do want to talk about, or maybe not, or something you will be forced to talk about.
Okay.
I'm not gonna force you. You internally, you're gonna be conflicted. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the Ghost Rider announcement.
Okay, I heard about this.
I know you heard about that one. Okay.
So
yeah.
okay, so is Ryan Gosling,
Mm-hmm.
is he playing Johnny Blaze or Danny Ketch?
We don't know.
Okay, because he
They
kind
just
of looks
said Ghost Rider.
he kind of looks like a Danny Ketch.
That's what I'm thinking. Why is that conflicting us so much? Like, are we that big of nerds? We whine over which Ghost Rider? Oh, is he playing Johnny Blaze? Is he playing Danny Ketch? You know,
Well, yeah,
we know he's not playing the Mexican, so we can roll that out. So yeah.
Well, I guess Johnny Blaze would be like the Harley biker gang dude,
Right.
and Danny Ketch would be like the city urban, you know.
Yeah, crotch rocket type guy.
Rocket,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
so yeah. So he does seem more Danny Ketch to me. I agree with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it does make a difference depending on which one he is. You know, whether he's a stunt man or whatever Danny Ketch was, you know. So,
just a kid.
Just a kid. Yeah.
Just a kid in the hood.
I think he's gonna be Johnny Blaze. I think that's what he's gonna be.
Yeah, and he could probably do both. I mean, yeah.
Hey, you saw that movie. What's that movie? The Stuntman movie that he was in. The Fall Guy.
Oh, the Fall Guy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just do that.
Yeah. That's Johnny Blaze. Yeah.
I still say he's been miscast, man. I wanted somebody like Johnny Blaze to be more like badass, you know. I just don't get that from the Notebooks. Ryan Gosling.
You never saw Drive?
I don't think I did. Was he? How was that? How was he?
He was a badass. He was like a driver. He was like a getaway driver and shit. He did some badassery in that.
Okay, so it's kind of like everybody thought Matt Damon was a pussy until they saw Jason Bourne, and then okay, so like that. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he has the capacity to be badass.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust your expertise on that. You know,
but he does. But yeah, I always felt like Johnny Blaze was more rough.
That's what I thought. You know, badass, smoking cigarettes and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like that dude from The Walking Dead. What's his name?
Oh, Daryl.
I guess I don't watch the show. I know you watch the show. That guy, he looks like Johnny Blaze. He's Johnny Blaze coded to me.
Yeah.
The Notebooks, Ryan Gosling. I don't see. You know, Ken from Barbie.
I mean, that just looks like that jacket. Just looks like something Danny Ketch. He looks like he's dressed up like Danny Ketch.
Yeah. So maybe he's playing Danny Ketch. I don't know. So yeah. But okay, I'm gonna bring down your enthusiasm for this movie, Eli.
Okay.
Do you know who's directing it?
Yeah, Sean Levi.
Yeah. I don't picture him as doing Ghost Rider. He's free guy, bunch of Netflix shit.
Well, he did like some Stranger Things shit. He directed some Stranger Things.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. So I guess he could get dark, but yeah, he seems to be more lighthearted, I guess.
Yeah. He like specifically made for Disney. That's my thing. So yeah. This is Disney's Ghost Rider.
Disney Ghost Rider.
Yeah. So yeah, and I brought my excitement down. Shit. Yeah. And another thing about it, okay, they rushing out this Ghost Rider movie. Meanwhile, Kevin Feige a couple of days ago said they killed the Blade movie. It's dead in the water. Ain't making it.
Well, you called that shit like 5 years ago.
I called it 5 years ago. Everybody was like, "Oh, they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it." So delayed. Kevin Feige said, it's dead. It's done. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, we tried. We failed. Move
There's
on.
only one blade. Don't be
one blade. Let's call that shit. So yeah. Oh man. So that's what we got there. Now we move on to I'm gonna spend a little more time on this next new line because there's some big news. It's all over the news, stuff like that. So forgive me ahead of time. So yeah. We're gonna talk about another big announcement. Other announcement. Yeah, we gotta talk about that. Black Panther 3 was announced. Mm-hmm. Apparently Denzel Washington was in the not on stage, like at Comic-Con, and he's supposed he said years ago he's supposed to be in the movie doing something. We don't know what like that.
And 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Panther 3. He's doing something. I don't know what he's gonna do. We're gonna do something. But yes, they announced a new Black Panther, and it is that guy. David Jonsson.
Yeah. Alien.
We know who he is.
Yeah.
Y'all may not know who he is. Like I said, great actor. He was in a bunch of movies last year. A few movies that was in my top 10 last year. Like I said, The Long Walk, The Longest Walk, The Long Walk.
Yeah, The Long Walk.
Yeah, that one. People are complaining about the movie that it's a magical Negro movie. He's like, that's every Stephen King movie. So you gotta kind of let that go.
He wasn't magical in that movie.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was. He don't fit the. Here's the thing: people have used that term so much they don't really know what it means anymore. Like it's very specific terms and rules apply to it.
He was the sidekick. He was
yeah, but not really. But I'll let y'all have it. I'll let y'all have it. Point is, I don't give a fuck. He's awesome in the movie. He was great in the movie. Also, Also another movie I thought he was great in. Me and Eli debated on this. We fought over this last year. Alien Romulus.
Oh, he is good in that. I just thought the movie was just all right, but he's good. He's good.
Okay. We never talked about him about the movie, but okay, we agree on that. Okay, so
he's a great. No, I liked him. He's good. I just thought the movie was his ass. Ain't his fault.
I'll go with you on that one. Okay. So the thing is, who is he playing in the Black Panther movie? He's playing Black Panther, but which Black Panther? He's playing T'Challa Jr. That kid that was. I gotta explain this because everybody seemed to have watched Wakanda Forever, but nobody remembers Wakanda Forever. So yes, the end of Wakanda Forever, there was a kid at the end of the movie that called himself T'Challa, also called himself Toussaint. I didn't know what that word meant, but I looked it up, Eli. So apparently Toussaint is the Haitian general that freed Haiti from French rule.
I was about to say that sounds kind of French.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, that's kind of badass right there. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. So he's playing him, Haitian Wakanda, type deal like that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do some wibbly wobbly, timey wimey space bullshit, whatever like that. And they'll explain everything what happened from that. But here's the thing, Eli. Everybody's pissed over the casting choices. Okay. And even I was like, huh? Awesome actor. Don't get me wrong like that. But I never got that. Like when I watch him, I never got that's Black Panther. Like when I saw Chadwick Boseman playing Jackie Robinson in 42 back in like 2010 or some shit like that, I tweeted that day, that's Black Panther. I promise you, you can look that shit up. I said that shit right then. So I got that vibe from him. I never looked at this guy and said, that's Black Panther. And that's like an awesome actor, but I never he never gave me that feeling. Now, I trust Ryan Coogler, and Ryan Coogler we trust. So I'm going to trust him on that one. See, he called Kevin Feige, he said, this guy I want, let's go. But the thing is, the internet had a choice. Remember who I thought was going to get the role, Eli?
No, I don't remember.
Damson Idris.
Oh, that dude. Oh, that's right.
Snowfall, guy like that. Yeah, and the thing is, like they've been kind of parading him around. We all thought that he was going to be the guy. Like, look at him. He was at a fashion show with Angela Bassett when she was dressed up as the Queen Mother Ramonda. So we just like, okay, he's Black Panther. That's what it is. And now we fuck around and we got, Alien Romulus guy. Like, where the fuck that come from? So here's the thing, Eli. Can I give you some conspiracy theories?
Go ahead.
The internet made this shit up. It may be completely bullshit, but it's kind of so fascinating. I got to talk about it. Okay, let me break this down to you, Eli. Now, they saying Damson Idris might have missed out on the role for one reason. Her. Nope. Oh, I fucked it up. Did I fuck it up? I didn't fuck it up.
Yeah, that's not a her.
That's not. I
mean, unless
I'm gender blind. I'm gender neutral, but yeah, no, like that. I messed it up, but yeah, I meant to do. This. Okay, and I still did it. I'm sorry. Hold on, get that out of there. There we go. Okay, back to it. There we go. Her.
Okay.
They're saying she's the reason he's not in the movie.
Who is that now?
If you don't know who that is Steve Harvey's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So the thing is, she's in a relationship right now with Damson Idris. Or they may have broken up. I don't know. Whatever you want to, whatever have you. That's the point. But her previous relationship before that was Michael B. Jordan. Now if you don't know, the lore. Yeah,
like sands through the hourglass. So are the days
These
of
are
our
the days,
lives.
which I think he was on Days of Our Lives. But anyway, but his right hand man is Ryan Coogler. So did Ryan Coogler?
A bunch of drops of high school bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
did Ryan Coogler not want to break the bro code? So he didn't even give him an audition to be Black Panther. Is that what's going on? That's what the internet is saying. It may be complete bullshit, but that's what they're saying. We don't know. So yeah.
I'd rather watch that. I'd rather watch that movie.
I'll be honest with you. If he was Black Panther, that Black Panther versus Killmonger fight would be like generational beef. You know, Ryan Coogler had to go all the time. Wait, I didn't say that in the script. What are y'all doing?
Reach deep down into that pain.
Right. Act like, pretend like you really, really hate this guy. Like, okay. So that's what's going on right now. So, like I said, awesome actor. I never got Black Panther vibes from him, but in Ryan Coogler we trust. So I'm gonna sit back, chill, relax. But there's another controversy going on about this guy also, Eli. And it's the stupidest, dumbest controversy that I've heard so far. Okay. So, not Romulus. There we go. Okay. He's a British actor.
Yeah.
Now, there's a controversy going on right now that they're saying that too many British actors are getting American roles. Yeah. Samuel Jackson said it. And
Black Panther is from Africa.
Thank you. Black Panther is not American. Black Panther is African. So why are people getting pissed off that an African is playing an African?
I have heard that controversy, and I do.
I know, and I agree with that.
Like I do agree. Yeah, I do agree. It's valid, and I think it's concerning. Yeah, yeah. But Black Panther is
this is the wrong. We can't be this stupid, Eli. We can't be this stupid. This can't be a controversy. People are pissed off that a British dude is playing an African dude because he's not playing American, even though Black Panther is not American. And here's my thing: is like everybody pissed off that Damson Idris isn't playing, a Black Panther. Guess what?
He's British.
He's British. He's not American either. So how are you pissed off on two things that contradict each other?
Because
are you mad just to be bad? We can't be this stupid. Like, we can't be this stupid. Please.
That's it's the internet, man.
I don't know. That's not as much I want to talk about that. I'm done with that. So yeah, we can move on past that.
Well, when I saw the announcement, oh, that dude's playing Black Panther. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. He's
a good actor. That's all. Now people are complaining that he may be too short. He's 5'9". How you gonna be a 5'9" superhero?
Shuri. How tall is Shuri?
Taller than him.
Okay.
That's the thing. They stood next to each other. It was like, so yeah, that's. But like I said, in Ryan Coogler we trust.
The suit that you get the suit.
They can put some lifts in, whatever. So
the shoes. It's all
about shoes. So yeah, that's all I can say. Move on past that. Like I said, we got some more topics. So that concludes the Marvel section.
Okay.
Like I said, DC showed up also and did some shit. So
yeah.
Let's talk about what they did. So yeah,
he was there.
They were there. They did something. So yeah. First thing, I guess the only thing I want to talk about is the Lanterns trailer. We talk about that. I'm not going to show it. Just briefly talk about stuff like that. Eli, the trailer that they showed, the second trailer show, actually, like the show is not going to be complete shit.
I didn't see it. I didn't know they dropped the trailer.
They dropped the trailer. I was like, oh, that trailer is actually kind of decent. Okay. Like, shit happened in the trailer. So it's like, yeah. There was a space and shit. I was like, okay, they used to put money on this one. Then they reveal who the main bad guy of the show is going to be. Now, I got to explain it. They said the Manhunters are coming. I'm like, oh, shit, the Manhunters. And, of course, the internet, because they don't read comics, they just kind of breeze through this shit, didn't pay any attention. They thought they were talking about Martian Manhunter. They're not talking about Martian Manhunter. The Manhunters they're talking about have nothing to do with Martian Manhunter. They're talking about these Manhunters.
Oh, those guys. Yeah.
Those guys, yeah. So, the Manhunters and the Martian Manhunters have nothing to do with each other. The Manhunters are robot androids, what have you, that predate the Green Lantern Corps because the Guardians of the Universe wanted to make soldiers to protect the universe. But since they had no feelings, no emotion like that, they just kind of like went rogue, just did what the fuck they want to. So they got rid of them, had the Green Lantern Corps, gave them emotions, based on emotions, ring, willpower, and all this shit like that. And that's it. But the Manhunters came back and tried to kill the Green Lantern Corps. So that's some Green Lantern lore that I know nobody gives a shit about, but I just feel like talking about. So
that sounds. Yeah. I'm sold.
Okay, that's it. That's what it's okay. Like,
I'm sold.
Yeah.
I saw Swerve Strickland. He's an AEW wrestler.
Yeah.
He was on TikTok. He went to San Diego Comic-Con and he went to the Lantern thing. And just showed him. He was like filming himself, looking at all the crap and stuff. Yeah. So I thought, oh, okay, cool. Oh, and then he actually dressed up as a Green Lantern during one of the wrestling matches one time.
Yeah.
I showed that to you.
And they showed Guy Gardner in the trailer also. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Guy, we already knew he was gonna be in it, but he's actually
Nathan Fillion or whatever.
Nathan Fillion, yeah. So he's in trailers. Yeah.
Hey, I didn't even see. I'm I was gonna watch it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah. So I like I said, the second trailer, I was like, okay, it actually looks like a Green Lantern show. Otherwise, it looked like some kind of weird ass cop show. This looks like Green Lantern. So I'm like, okay, cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first one, it felt all mysterious and Spielbergian. And
yeah, this one, this like, okay, this where the money goes.
Okay.
This is where the money is. Okay.
And everyone was bitching, and then yeah.
Right. So yeah. But like I said, all the Marvel did so much shit. Nobody saw the Green Lantern trailer, so it's just like, you're like, hey, we're here too, y'all. Like nobody cares, man. But I promise. Here's the thing, and you'll agree with me on this, Eli. Even though Marvel killed it in the movies, DC killed it in the comics at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah,
but they announced some shit. Okay, and I got to post this up here because I've been following this. They announced 3 Black ongoing superhero comics.
Oh yeah.
Static.
So
Steel,
did y'all win?
You say which one?
Did the boycott win?
Yes. The boycott won. Yes. The DC won't come out and say the boycott won, but I've been in contact with people in the boycott. They don't want me to tell their names right now, but I have contacts.
Okay.
They're saying that the boycott won.
Okay.
They're saying they basically decided to do this shit. Now the Vixen thing was already in skies to begin with. Static, they was like, whatever. But the point is, since Milestone did enough numbers, they're like, okay, we can make money off Static. And Steel just kind of came out of nowhere. They're like, Steel? Okay. Well, yeah, give me Steel, whatever. So yeah. Ongoing series. They all have all Black creators, all Black writers. So
all Black characters.
Black characters.
So you know what needs to happen now? Motherfuckers better read the shit.
Thank
Go buy
you.
the shit.
Thank you. In the words of the late great Kobe, job's not finished.
Go read the shit.
This is only half the battle. While y'all pat yourselves on the back and dancing around and shit like that, we won. Y'all ain't won shit.
Yeah.
All you've done is if this shit flops, you proven DC right.
Yeah. Go read the shit. Buy it. Read it.
Buy it. Read it. Talk about it. Review it.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna do it.
Make TikToks, all that shit. Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Eli kicking and screaming. We're gonna review this shit. Okay. So y'all need to review this shit here. Do your part also.
Yeah.
So,
or they'll cancel it in 6 months and then you'll be bitching
and
about
you won't see this shit again.
DC White 2.0 again.
Right. The only thing you're gonna see is a Cyborg and an Absolute comic. Absolute Flash or some bullshit. That's all you're gonna get.
Yeah. John Stewart will be in a book with 5 other lanterns.
Right. In the background doing shit. That's all you're gonna get. You're like Mr. Riffic just on telephones in the Justice League Tower. That's it. That's all you'll get.
Yeah.
And so but you forgot one more thing.
Okay.
Bam.
Oh yeah. You want me to tell it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Daniel Warren Johnson. He won an Eisner for the Absolute Batman annual he wrote, where Batman beats up the white supremacists.
Yeah.
A very controversial book. Batman beats up a bunch of racists, and half the people are like, "Sweet," and other half the people are like, "What the fuck, man?"
Because they didn't read the book.
Why Batman beating up racists?
He should join them. So
yeah. So if you were mad because Batman beat up racists, fuck off.
Yeah, he probably whoop your ass too if you saw you in real life.
Yeah. That's why they wrote the shit.
You're right. Awesome comic, love it.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I don't think Marvel won a single Eisner doing San comic. They are so focused on this, they're putting all their energy into this, getting the movies right, TVs right, like that. They kind of don't really give a shit about comics. That's kind of like, isn't that the whole reason you're supposed to be at Comic-Con?
And I noticed that this week because I read Marvel and DC books this week.
Yeah.
And the DC books I flew through, and then I struggled through the Marvel books.
Marvel don't care. They don't care if you read this shit.
It's like they got 2 pages, then you got the ad page or the intro page, the recap page, and you read 5 more pages, then they got an ad, then you read 5 more pages, then there's another ad, and then there's the editorial page, and whereas DC just flows.
Right.
When you get to the end of the book, like, damn, that was awesome.
Go see Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
Go watch X-Men 97 or some shit, which we're not going to talk about. We're going to move past that. That concludes my talk of San Diego Comic-Con.
Okay. Well,
thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah, you got through that.
Yeah, we got through that pretty fast. I thought this was going to take forever. I just hit the high points, move on past that. So, yeah. Now we move on to the next part of the podcast. Can we talk about the video game section?
Sure.
Okay. Eli, I don't want to. We're not going to do a deep dive this week because I didn't know how long Comic-Con was going to take us, but we are going to do a deep dive. But I do want to play your footage.
Okay.
Yeah, we are going to do that. What we're going to do, we're going to talk about a game that both of us have picked up and started playing. Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. So yeah, Eli, I see. I'm just trying to throw this footage up. I see you're playing as Mai.
One of them. I tried her out for a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Damn it! Why is this thing work? I need to do more training on this.
I've settled on what's his name? Andy. That's who I've settled.
You playing Andy Bogart?
Yeah, I settled on Andy.
Okay, he was one of my mains back in the day. So yeah.
Yeah, I tried Mai out, just because she's hot.
Yeah,
and she's all right,
but she's always been all right. It's like once you get past the hotness, she's just like,
yeah.
Right, what if she got?
There's a couple of awkward moves that I couldn't get down, but I was kicking some ass.
Okay, so let's see what you got, and I got too much stuff going on. Let's see. There you go. Oh, back this up. There you go.
And this game is hard. Like I trying to, and I even with the. Oh, there you go. I landed that combo. Oh.
Well, now, Eli, that was a complicated move you just pulled off right there.
Well, I think I was trying, like that throw that I did. I think I was trying to do the combo, but I landed the throw instead.
Fighting like that.
Oh, there we go. Get that out of there. So yeah, that's like I said. So that's Fatal Fury right there. Oh, I can throw this back on there. That's Fatal Fury. I'm playing the game. I'm not gonna play my footage right now. Cause like I said, I talked too much about Comic-Con, but I'll probably play some footage next week. I did have a pretty epic battle with Ken, but we'll do that next week. So you playing as Mai and you playing as Andy Bogart.
Yeah, I tried Ken out for a little bit. I tried the main brother.
Terry.
I play. He's pretty like for a noob like me.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the guy when you pick up the game for the first time. That's him.
Yeah, he's pretty easy to figure out. But I played as Mai, beat the game with her a few times. Ken, but I've settled in on Andy. He's, I think, my favorite so far.
Andy's a little bit tougher to master than Terry. Andy's a little bit tougher to master than Terry because and all of them pretty much play like they did on the original Fatal Fury. Like they all got the same moves, but they got other stuff on top of it. So
yeah,
easy to pick apart to master if that makes any sense. So yeah,
and all the SBG shit. Though, I mean I get a little. The game is a little hard for me.
Yeah,
I'm not a big. Yes, I do play fighting games here and there, but I'm not like a deep. I'm a noob. I got it on the smart controls, and even then, it's hard for me. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I don't have time to sit there for hours and hours. I got like maybe an hour a day to play some games and shit before I gotta do something for my kid or something, or my carpal tunnel kicks in and my hands start going numb. So I got like maybe an hour to play. So I got time to like master all these moves. So yeah, I set it on the smart switch or whatever, and even then, it's still challenging.
Well, hell, since you did, I'm gonna play a match.
Oh yeah.
Okay, right there. So I'm gonna throw this up here. Since you got one up there, I got it loaded up. This is me playing Ronaldo,
the soccer guy.
The soccer guy, yeah. He's a playable character game. I don't know why, but yeah, let's just throw it on there and see what he got. Where I threw the stuff at. So yeah. I try to catch it, but
yeah, I've been trying to master the anti-air shit.
Yeah, it's a little. Now I've got one more match we'll play on this one. It's load up. That was like halfway to the other one. Yeah.
2. Get ready.
So.
Fight.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Oh shit.
That's that SPG shit right there.
Yeah.
And the great, I don't know what his move. I mean, like the other guy's moves. I don't know what he can do and what he can't do. So I don't know how to stop it. Fuck that up. Oh, that's it. That is what you call a cancel. That's fighting game 101, but yeah. All right, so that's all. Like I said, we're gonna deep dive into Fatal Fury one day, do a rear review, but not today because.
What do you like? You're not on Xbox.
Not on PC, but it's cross compatible.
Oh, so we could theoretically.
Oh yeah. Anybody can play like PC, PS5. I didn't even know it was on it. Are you on Xbox?
I'm on Xbox. Yeah.
I didn't know it was on Xbox. So yeah, everybody can play together against each other.
Well, maybe we'll do that.
That's gonna be the whole podcast, Glenn. Just us playing. Y'all better be ready for that. It's happening. It's coming.
You're just gonna be beating my ass for the whole hour.
That's all we're gonna do. We ain't doing shit. We ain't talking about nothing. We just gonna be playing Fatal Fury the whole time. All right. Let me say, can we move on to the next part of the podcast?
Sure.
All right. Like I said, this is Comic Book Bullies. We're talking about comic books. We're gonna jump into it. And Eli, I'm gonna let you go first in this bad boy. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I will do. I don't have nothing pulled up. I guess I will do. What did I read again?
It's gonna come to you. It's gonna come to you.
No, I'm pulling up
I have it pulled up, but yeah.
Trying to my tab. I'm trying to get my tab. Oh, I'll do Absolute Superman, number 21.
Yeah.
Is this my book of the week? I think this is my book of the week.
Absolute. Okay.
Yeah, this is dope. This is the final issue
like
in the story arc.
Yeah.
You know, with the whole King Shazam arc. And it's just Superman and Black Adam or Teth Adam, King Shazam, beating the shit out of each other. They're on the moon.
Beating shit out. Okay. Yeah.
They're on the moon because Superman's like, we're fucking up the earth with all this fighting. Like,
let's go somewhere we can fight, like Dragon Ball Z or some shit.
Yeah, basically, yeah. They're fighting and they're causing earthquakes and tornadoes all over the earth and shit. So they go to the moon. So they're fighting on the moon, kicking the shit at each other. And then at the same time, Lois Lane and Talia are kicking the shit out of each other on Earth.
Okay.
And they're all wondering, and they're all like, Superman, do not wait. You know, they're all worried about Superman, you know, because they're like worried. He's like, okay, if I don't make it, I'm taking him to the moon. If I don't make it back, here's basically, I want you to go look after this dog. There's a guy in
wait, they got an absolute crypto?
No, there's like, no, I take care of this dog in Brazil, and then I watch over this guy in China who's old, and I give him medicine. And so he's got all this list of people all over the world that
because he's still Superman.
Yeah, he's like, if I don't make it back from the moon, y'all got to take care of these folks. So they go to, and it's basically, like I said, it's Superman and Teth Adam beating the living shit out of each other. Of course, Superman's like, I'm not going to kill you. I'm not, what I want to do is help you. You have all this power. Let me help you. Let's, you were supposed to be a savior, and Black Adam is just like, fuck off. You're a false savior. You're weak. You don't have the strength to do what needs to be done and all this shit, and finally Superman's just like, yo, what happened? You were a kid. You were a slave you were a child slave. And then you got this power and you were supposed to save the world. What happened to that kid? He's like, that kid no longer exists. I realized that I could get revenge and all this shit as I am all powerful, blah, blah, blah. I am King Shazam. And then he said Shazam, which meant the lightning bolt strikes and he turns back into the kid.
Don't tell me Superman out smarter than Betty's.
Yeah, and then they're on the moon. Because they're on the moon, he can't breathe. The little kid can't breathe.
Wow. Okay.
So that's how he did it. Yeah. So the Superman ends up taking him to to some planet. I'm gonna go, and then we cut to Lois. Basically, she's writing an article saying how cool Superman is. Haven't seen him in a while, but I know he took Adam somewhere, but I haven't seen him. And of course, she ends up the whole fight with her and Talia. Jimmy Olsen ends up shooting Talia.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, she was like, because Talia was right about to kill Lois, and then bam, shoots Jimmy Olsen. And Jimmy Olsen came and shot Talia. Shot her in the leg. We all like to think that that's where he was actually aiming. And he's like, for the Omega Man. And so she ends up going to Smallville to be a reporter and shit. And then she's like, I haven't seen Superman since he fought Adam on the moon. I know he took him somewhere. I hope he's doing okay. And then it finally shows, where Superman took Adam. Mm-hmm. And it's that planet where the Doomsday folks are from.
Okay.
He's like,
I can't remember the name of the planet, but okay.
Yeah, but and he's a little kid, and he's like, okay, once I return to Earth, I'm not going to return as a savior. I'm going to return as a conqueror. And I think it's implied that he's going to roll up on Earth with an army of Doomsday motherfuckers.
Like multiple Doomsdays?
Yeah, because there's like a crowd of Doom. He's basically surrounded by a crowd of Doomsdays.
Oh shit!
And that's where it says to be continued. So the next arc is going to be about Brainiac. But
okay, but Brainiac's already been in these books, right?
Yeah, the absolute Brainiac.
Okay.
But no, this was dope. This was just nothing but action, just a full-on battle royale. Well, it was just them two.
Yeah, the whole thing sounded like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Just fight on the moon somewhere empty, Kakarot.
Yeah, and even on the moon, he had to weld the moon back together after
that's
Superman.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, he's like after Superman welded the moon back together with his eyes, he took Adam somewhere. Yeah, so they basically broke the moon in half or whatever with their battle.
Wow.
So yeah, it was dope. This is a 4 out of 5. It was awesome.
Cool. All right, sticking with Superman. We're gonna stick with Superman. The book I'm going to do is did I do it? There it is. Superman number 40. Okay, so this is that whole Superman Prime thing, the Prime. Yeah, Superboy Prime, I meant to say like that. This is the final arc of that storyline.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're wrapping this up. So yeah, what's going on with this one? So last we left off, what's the guy's name? Manchester Black. Manchester Black, took over Superboy Prime's mind because he wants to take all of Prime's information, and he's got have him hallucinating, making him fight his way out of different comic books that he don't know about, like romance comics and horror movies, stuff like comics, stuff like that. So yeah, that's going on right now. So let's finish up that story, see what's going on, and boom, let's roll it out. Yeah. So now he has Prime's reality warping powers. He can do whatever he wants to. So he's like, let's reboot the universe. What if we do that? What if we have Superman land into the kid's house? His rocket. What if we have Joker kill Batman? What if we revamp Wonder Woman into whatever the fuck we want to? And he was like, yeah, let's make this my kind of superhero. And he was like, that's the Elseworlds comic, you ass. I don't like that grim dark shit. And he was just like, yeah. So he's basically trying to use his comic. He's gonna rewrite his comics and everything like that. Take them to comics. And he basically showing him everybody what they think of him. Like Batman, don't trust him. The comic shop he works at, don't like him. Lana Lang saying Lois Lane says she don't care anything about him. And she was like, nah, I don't trust any of that stuff. He's like, you edgelord troll. And then he rips his heart out. But it doesn't really do anything because, like I said, he can't be killed. So he realized what's going on. He realized you're not in some kind of limbo or some kind of weird ass comic. You're in my head. Just like you're connected with me, I'm connected with you. So let's go into my world. So he grabs him and he dumps him into the comic itself. And now we go back to the comic shop he works at, and we get that Comics Explained dude right there. You know, he's just talking. He was like, and they arguing about comics and shit like that. You know, like I like comics to grow, and you know, as long as nothing changes, you know. So, and then his girlfriend pops in to see what's going on, and one of the comics falls off the shelves, and he picks up the comic, which the comic we're reading right now. He's like, I've never seen this comic before. And then the comic, he opens up the comic, reads the comic, and bam, Manchester Black and Superboy Prime jump out of the comic. So now they're back in the world they were before, like
the
that.
Never-ending story.
So yeah. So they didn't know the guy that worked there is Superboy Prime. They're like, wait a minute, you're Prime? You're a superhero? Like, secret identity is exposed. So he's just like, okay, get them out of here while I fight this guy. So yeah, so to get him out of there. And he was just like, I'm gonna make you bleed. He was like, yeah, let's see. Like, no, I know how to fight you even in this world. You're still not safe from me. So his word bubbles start manifesting into a person. And he was like, I fought the real Superman before. You're nothing to me. And so, yeah, bam. And so the word bubbles start fighting Superboy Prime and knocking his ass out. Bam, doom. He's like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. So, and he was like, yeah, get up. Don't fall so fan. This is what your fans came to see. And then Manchester Brett starts looking at us saying, isn't that what y'all paid y'all money for? To watch him get his ass whooped? Like, I'm giving you your money's worth.
Grant Morrison now.
It's Grant Morrison, but yeah, it's very Grant Morrison what he's doing right there. So yeah, slapping the shit out of him. He was just like, Prime, come on now. Put up a fight. Make sure they get their money's worth with this comic. You know, he's like, where I'll help you. And so he slaps him again. Knocks him back and stuff like that. And he's like, nah, I can't end like this. I can't be beaten like this guy. And he was like, I don't know what Superman would do, but I know what Superboy Prime would do. And he throws a comic book shelf at him. And he, bam, hits him in the face and shit. Yeah. And Manchester Black's just like, what the fuck? I hate comics. What is this shit? Who even still reads this shit? He just starts tearing it up in front of him and shit like that. He's like, how dare you tear up comics in front of me? It's like that. So they're fighting the comic book store. And he's like, is this what you base your life on? Is this what you base your whole identity on? Comics are as dead as you're about to be. You know, still talking to this shit. He was like, they're not dying. They're not dead. They're surviving. You know, shoot at this shit like that. He was like, oh, why? Because you think hope is something? It's a buzzword. It's marketing. It's nothing, you know. You know, he's like, and then he really argued about what he hated about you, and this is when he gets his whole speech stuff like that. He basically saying, what I really hate about you is that you have Superman on your world and you hate him. Where I'm from, there is no Superman. Where he's from is where we're from our world. That's what he's saying. There's no Superman here. Nobody coming to save you. We just look at Superman like an idea, something we base ourselves on because we know we can never be Superman. Meanwhile, you have him, you can talk to him, and you want to kill him. So that's why I don't trust you anymore. Because my world, we had nobody come save us. He was like, well, why are you here, not there then? He's like, huh? And it bam, smacks him and shit like that. So yeah, knocks him out, knocks him through the wall, and then picks up the crash onomatopoeia and beats him with it. And then say, yeah. And basically he's telling them that after I kill you, I'm gonna go to your world and I'm gonna take that world over. Basically, he said he's gonna come out the comic book, come to our world. You know, so yeah. And he was like, oh, that's what you want? You want all my knowledge of the DC universe? You want all of my knowledge? Okay, I'll give it to you. Read my word balloon. It's prime time. So what he does, he dumps all of the knowledge he has of the DC universe into Manchester Black at one time, and it overloads his brain. This works because I have done this to people at time to time. So
that's not supposed to get you kicked out of group pages and shit.
Yeah, doing this like that. So now you got Manchester Black going like reboots, crisis, relaunches, crisis, retcons, crisis, rebirths. Too much continuity. So it's too much DC for him. So overloads him and stuff like that. So yeah, and then Mr. Terrific is cussing out Prime because basically Manchester Black knows everything about them. So all they can do is just stick him in the Phantom Zone. And it's like, we better hope it holds him because if he gets out, we won't know how to stop him. So he's apologized and realized he screwed up. Lois trying to tell him it's okay. you fixed everything, but it's a learning page, so like that. So he goes back to his comic book shop and trying to clean up the mess, even though he tore up his job. So yeah. And he talks to the guy, I guess the Comics Explain guy. He's just like,
The Comics Explain.
That's what he looked like.
Is that him? That is him then? That's been confirmed?
People are saying it. I don't know. I'm just saying. And he's just like, you gonna stand there? You help us pick up these boxes. You're like, what? Like, yeah, you can still have a job here if you want. You're like, but what about my secret identity? It's a secret for a reason. We'll keep your secret. So, yeah. So he can work here. They know the secret. They won't say anything. That's it. And then his girlfriend shows up, the witch chick or whatever like that, and basically just saying like, yeah, I know what Superman would do, but I kind of screwed up things and messed things up and kind of screwed up for everybody else. And plus, Manchester Black did have a good idea that I might need to go back to my own dimension and fix that place, So that's the thing right there. Because what I did is I tried to be a hero here because so many crises and reboots thinking that people won't remember what I did. But I committed the ultimate sin. I forgot continuity. And Manchester Black took advantage of that. So, yeah. So I got to make things right. My redemption arc, I got to actually face what I did. So, yeah. And that's it. But she was like, the best thing about comic books is that every Wednesday, it's a new adventure. Sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it's good. But the point is, it's always something new adventure to reinvent yourself. So here's to Wednesdays. Yeah. And it fist bump over there. So yeah. For those who don't know about Wednesdays is when comic books drop.
New comic book day.
Yeah.
For me, it's Tuesday. That's when I find out. I follow a page that it used to be This Geeks and Comics.
Wait. Didn't Tuesday used to be the day?
I
like the official day?
Back in the day, I think so.
Like back in the day. I think before. I'm blaming on 9/11.
Yeah. But Tuesday nights or afternoons is when a page I follow makes their announcements of what's coming out the next day on Wednesday. And so I always look forward to that. Okay, that's what I'm going to get this week.
Yeah. But no, I think Wednesday was always the day. But yeah. So he's just like, all right, let me go ahead and help fix this place back up. And the witch chick, he like, why don't you use your magic and help us win this shit? Like,
but I used to watch Gomer's show, the preview show.
This week's in comic. It was on Wednesday, right?
He did it
on. Yeah,
on
we was on that show.
Sunday or Monday. It was Sunday or Monday when they did that, the previews, when they talked about the books the new books that were coming out that week. That were coming out on Wednesday. But they did it on Monday. So I used to watch. That's how I'd find out like what books are coming out.
Yeah. All right. So, like I said, the witch used her powers to fix the comic book shop, and it said, but wait, there's more. There's an after credit scene. And basically Prime is just saying, thank everybody for being on the journey. I'm going to go do what I need to do. But before we go, I have one more adventure. So while he's talking, Supergirl shows up. She's like, who are you talking to? And he's just standing in space. He's like, don't worry, they know who I'm talking to. And she's like, look, we got a mission we got to go to. He's like, oh, we're doing a crossover event. You're like, stop talking crazy. And plus, when we get there, whatever you do, don't start a fight. You're like, why would I start a fight with anybody? And the next page, bam, is Connor Kent, Superboy, who Prime killed in Infinite Crisis. So, to be continued. Oh, and the next arc is coming up, General Zod.
Kingdom of Zod.
Because for those that haven't been paying attention, General Zod actually went to a whole nother solar system and conquered that planet, and nobody has done anything about it. He's just took it over. So yeah, that's the book. So yeah,
1100 action.
No, 1100 because like I said, we reviewed 1000. Yeah. So like I said, I've enjoyed the hell out of this arc. It's basically Joshua Williamson flexing his Grant Morrison muscles.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah. So I had to get a kick out of that whole meta shit. Like it's not something you can do all the time, but for like this little run right here, and he has some like really clever shit in there. I kind of like that. So yeah, I'm gonna give this book 4.5 out of 5. I love this whole arc. I'm gonna recommend this arc to everybody. So yeah. So what you got next?
I have Moonstar number 5.
Moon Knight.
Moonstar.
I know. I'm fucking with you. Okay.
Yes, I'm obligated to review this book for the people, for the culture.
Because they will come after you.
Yeah.
Oh, after us. One band, one sound. So.
Yeah, even though I haven't heard any of my native nerds friends talk about this fucking book.
So you should go after them.
Yeah, I should. Hey, who the fuck's reading this book? Because this book sucks, so I'm the only one reading it for y'all. I don't even like this magic shit, but here I am representing. So yes, Danielle Moonstar, aka Mirage, aka
Psyche,
Valkyrie. She's been all kinds of shit. So this is spinning out of the magic book, Ileana's book, where she was like part of Ileana's magic crew, House of Gryffindor, or whatever the fuck they were called. I don't know. Some barbarian warlord dude got some magic sword that collects souls, and he's basically been trying to take over the world and raise the dead and turn it into like a necro planet or whatever. So her and her homies from the magic book are fighting. One of them is dude, her hot Korean, K-pop boyfriend looking.
And he blind or some shit?
He's blind.
Yeah.
They track him down. So this is the final issue in the arc. Basically, she's got to make a choice. If she kills the guy, then she will become the new host of the sword, and the sword will control her, basically. And the sword wants to basically raise the dead and blah 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 blah. So she basically has to fight the dude, and then also fight the spirit of the sword in the astral realm or whatever the fuck. So that's what she's kind of battling. A war on two fronts. So she kills the dude, gets the sword, and then goes into the astral realm to battle the spirit, and basically says, "I am a Valkyrie. I will guide I can guide the souls and all this shit." But basically, in the end, she goes, "You know what? I will not. Everyone's basically been telling me what to do, and I'm going to be my own person. I'm not going to let a spirit of a sword, control my destiny." And basically says "fuck off," and I can't remember the spell. This is all messy. I'm not into magic. I'm not into Harry Potter. I'm not into Doctor Strange. I'm not into all this magic, hocus pocusy shit. But whatever she does, she basically fixes it where she saves the souls and all that, and puts everything right. One thing that really irked me. I thought this was a good character study. As far as Dani figuring out who she is, in the final battle, she's talking to the sword spirit, and she's basically saying, "Hey, I've been an X-Men. I've been part of the X-Men and the New Mutants. I've been a part of this magic order. I've been a Valkyrie. I've been all these things, but you know what I am? I am Cheyenne." And I was hell yeah. I put my fist up. Hell yeah. Power to the people.
Wait. Who's writing this again? Who's writing this?
I can't remember her name.
Okay.
White girl. No.
Okay.
It's a non-native.
Okay.
I can't remember. Ashley Allen or something. I think her name. I can't remember. Allen. I think her last name's Allen. Anyways, she says, "I am Cheyenne," and then proceeds to say an Asian word.
What? Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, that could have been a really cool cultural moment.
Ashley Allen didn't do her research. So.
Yeah, for indigenous folks. Yes. Dani's reclaiming her identity, her indigenous culture.
She's just let's just do POC.
Yeah. I am Cheyenne, and then says a word, an Asian word. I think it's a Korean word, a magic Korean word, and then does the spell thingy that vanquishes the spirit or whatever. And I thought, really? Okay.
You were almost there.
Yeah, y'all, this is almost awesome. You almost gave me that Black Panther.
Come on, man. Land the plane. Come on.
Yes, us natives want to get that Black Panther feeling too,
Right.
And you almost was there, and then you shit the bed right at the end. So I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, she says because it would have been cool if she said a Cheyenne word or some kind of native something that kills the spirit, that wins the day, or something. Right. Her indigenous culture, is the thing that she uses to make things right. But no, it just made me realize how much this is pretty much like a K-pop demon hunter kind of thing. And then everything just goes back to right. She makes out with the hot K-pop magic kid. And we'll go on to the next adventure, and then they meet Beta Ray Bill, and hey, you used to be a Valkyrie. We need you on another adventure. But it made me realize this This is like K-pop Demon Hunters in a way. It's magic.
It's popular.
Yeah. It's magic shit. Magic Asian Korean folks with swords and shit fighting demons and shit.
Yeah.
And then Dani's just along for the ride. So this was like I enjoy the character study, like how they got into Dani's character and the history of her character and who she was. I did like all that. I'm just not, like I said, I'm just not a fan of magic shit, wizards, wizarding and doing spells and hocusy pocusy shit. That's just not my thing. Had its moments where they're fighting dead monsters and shit, and but overall I thought it was just kind of it wasn't my thing. But like I said, I was obligated to read this because it is an indigenous character in a comic book.
Mm-hmm.
Dani Moonstar. Dani Moonstar is one of the few native superheroes that we do have.
And why the hell she ain't on X-Men 97?
Because they already got Forge, man.
Oh,
we talked about this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, why Warpath wasn't on the X-Force?
Right.
You said
we
rule
have met our quota. So
yeah, we had the rule of two. You got an Asian and you got a native. So yeah, Jubilee took Dani Moonstar's place.
Damn. She's Asian, close enough.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll give. Yeah, I'll be nice and give it a 4 out of 5. Because I did enjoy the character study. This is pretty much just been a character study book. I would have liked to have seen more, indigenous storytelling or indigenous culture more into this book. I mean, they do reference her family and stuff, but I would like to see that more, the indigenous storytelling aspect. Like, had this been written by a native writer, we probably would have seen some more.
Isn't
of that.
it weird? You can almost tell whether or not a person of color character is written by a person of color, writer by the same color. You can tell it almost immediately.
Because, like I said, this felt like she's just a sidekick in her own book. She's just chilling, and then a bunch of folks from another comic book that she's a sidekick in show up and say, "Hey, we need you. We need your help." And
because it's a huge difference between when Miles Morales is written by a black writer versus Brian Michael Bendis.
Oh yeah,
huge difference. So
yeah. But yeah, I mean, but I do appreciate that we got to see a native character. I would rather have had a little bit more, like an indigenous roots put into it. But yeah, because she is just basically being a Valkyrie. She's got a sword, I mean, not that I want her to use her tomahawk, and she does use her psychic arrows and shit. But like I said, she is just basically, and it's an extension of the magic book. Because I started reading a magic book because Dani Moonstar was in that book, and I dropped it because it was getting all Harry Potter shit, like. So
Lord of the Rings and all this shit. So
yeah, and I just all the sorcery and magic wizardy stuff is just not my thing.
You shall not pass.
So yeah, I dropped it because of that. So this felt like an extension of that. But I'll give it a 4 out of 5. And yeah, hopefully, yeah. I'd say bring back Echo, but Echo don't even know what Echo is right now.
Well, because of MCU.
Yeah.
The synergy is off. So
yeah, like bring back Echo as a ninja on the streets, a street level ninja like she used to be.
And that's the problem. Marvel don't give a shit about anybody that can't make a TV show on a movie on anymore.
Yeah, so like I would rather read about her, or give me a fucking Warpath book where like was it Necrosha? Necrosha was awesome. Like Warpath's fucking arc in Necrosha.
Yeah,
that was dope.
So, I don't know.
But yeah, or what's his face? American Eagle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's some. So yeah, like I said, if you listen this long, different like, share, subscribe. Oh, I've got to do the thing. Bam. Do the thing. I always keep forgetting that, but that's okay. Like I said, next week we're gonna talk more Fatal Fury. We're gonna have more footage or something like that. Maybe other video game stuff gonna pop out also. Either Halo is coming to PS5.
I saw there's a new Gears of War coming out.
Yes, okay. So the Gears of War coming up, and people were asking about this. This is the E-Day. So if people don't know what E-Day is the prequel to what all this Gears of War stuff is about. Okay. Every Gears of War game is about, when E-Day happened, such happened. When E-Day happened, such happened. But we never saw E-Day. This is E-Day. So this is their Clone Wars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you play that one where you were fighting robots?
I didn't know there were robots.
There was a game where for one of the Gears of War games, it was like 3 or Judgment Day or 1. Basically, you were fighting robots for most of the game.
I'll be honest with you. I've only played the first one.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
I was a big fan of those.
Yeah, I don't even know how many of them there are. I just know I played the first one, which I did love. I love that first one. So yeah.
2 was I was Horde, Gears of War 2 and Horde.
Mm-hmm.
I was like my favorite shit for like a good couple of years.
Nice.
But what else is coming out? There's another game that I saw that I was interested in, but I was like, the fuck? No, I can't remember.
I know there's a sale on a bunch of Metal Gear games, so I'm gonna buy some of those.
Okay. Resident Evil, the trailer dropped. That was pretty cool.
Looks like ass. Just me personally, but yeah.
Oh, really? You didn't think it looked? We were talking about this. Like, when I think of Resident Evil, I think of zombies.
Yeah. And is that not what this is?
But it didn't really show much. There was a lot of it doesn't really show any zombie shit. But I thought it looked pretty cool, and I thought if this wasn't called Resident Evil, I'd probably be into it more.
Yeah. Resident Evil games are getting so weird. Some of them don't have zombies in them.
Yeah.
They have like big titty vampires and shit. It's like they get weird, man. I don't know. So yeah.
But are you booked out? I also read the 300th issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
I read that. That was Detective Comics.
Sorry, I had so much Comic-Con stuff to go through. I
Detective Comics was It was pretty good. They revealed what Prion, that Dinah killed that Prion.
Right. Did it say why he did it? What she did it?
Oh, she was sparring with him.
What? Okay.
Yeah, and then
if he dies, he dies.
Yeah, and she hit him, but they think it might have been because he was a programmed assassin. What else did I read? Moonstar. Oh, and Absolute Wonder Woman. That continues to be cool. That was just like a filler episode, though. A filler comic. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Like I said, that's all I got. Next week we're gonna come back. More Fatal Fury. I'm pretty sure something else will pop up.
Spider-Man comes out next week.
Spider-Man comes out next week. We cover that. I've been avoiding everything about that. I don't know what's going to go on. I'm just go in completely dry and just see what happens. So yeah.
All right.
I don't know if Jackie Chan's showing up in it or what. We'll see. So, yeah.
Well, it was his stunt team that's did the stunts in it, isn't it?
But he did show up on set just to make sure they were doing what they're supposed to do.
I totally forgot about Shang-Chi when he showed up in the Avengers show. I was like, oh shit! I did. That was one of the movies that I liked.
Right. But since China won't play, they just kind of forgot about him. So yeah. All right. But yeah, until then, this is Leroy.
This is Eli.
We can talk to you guys next week. Same bullet time, same bullet.